to go, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this compromised fucking world you live in. While you act like you're the moral arbiters of the world, and yet all you are fucking whores at a capitalist gangbang. I don't really want to be part of your world anymore. You know what I mean? I like the fucking show, and I give my best on that fucking show, and they fucking wife beat me. And I went back for more for 6 years. Because see, what Robert Morton, the producer, said to me on the phone the night he called right after the set was taped, when he said, we're not going to air it, he said to me, but could you be back on in 2 weeks? And then he goes, Bill, we take full responsibility because we okayed the set, but we only wish we'd spent more time with you in the clubs working on the set so that we could have edited all that out before you got here. Well, I don't want to be edited out at all. You know? Edit what out? Which joke? Why? I didn't go up and say the Pope's a faggot, you know what? Which he is, but I didn't say that. I didn't say that on the show. You heard what I did, and I just did it for you. I mean, it's front page fucking stories. I mean, you know what I mean? All I'm doing is walking through the front page and fucking paper and commenting on it. Anyway, I'm going to do another bit for you and show you how the double standard works. As soon as I capture some type of lung. Here, hold on. Actually, I do. I know. Well, all right, let me ask, first of all, how many friends are here? How many smokers do we have here tonight? Thank you for mustering the strength. How many non-smokers do we have here tonight? Non-smokers. None? Weird. There's usually a few. Isn't that odd? Sure, you can have one. Yeah, there's a lot of that too. Did you just get laid or something? Bill, I didn't hear your opening set. I was fucking a guy. Well, that'll sound good on my tape while I'm doing my routine and I hear, yeah, baby, yeah. Boy, they really love Hicks. Jesus. Anyway, I was about 23 years old at the time, 25, who the fuck cares? And I was talking about how I hated school growing up. This was the ending routine on the Letterman set that producer Robert Morton had agreed we could do. Okay, so I was talking about how I had bad luck at school. I really had bad luck. For instance, one time, the teacher left the room for a minute, and we started playing keep away from this girl with her pencil. We're all laughing. Y'all quit it, give me my pencil. Would you give me my pencil? We're all laughing, having a great time. Pencil comes to me. I throw it. Goes in this guy's eye. Blinds him for life, right? Everyone in class. Jesus, Hicks, it's a kidding. What are you, a psycho or something? Right? Because this guy can't catch a number 2 pencil like a normal human. I got it! Good move, you dork. I'm an assassin now. Teacher came back in the room. Hicks stabbed him. Suddenly I'm going after people. I'm Jason all of a sudden. One time, I showed up late to class, and I'm sitting down, class had started, and right as I sat down, this guy next to me yanked my chair out from under me. I hit the floor, even the teacher cracked up. That's what you get for being tardy. Later on that year, that guy was late. He's sitting down, I yank his chair out from under him, boom, middle of class, breaks his back. Get up, please. Try harder. That guy was in every one of my classes the next 5 years. Real funny, Hicks. The guy with one eye pushed him around. What could I possibly say to these guys? You know? Well, we least you can park closer to the school now. No more tardies. That was the routine. Here's what standards and practices said. Can't do it on the show. This is literally 5 minutes before I'm going on the show. Like I hadn't planned another set. An alternate, like I have 2 parachutes. You know what I mean? I said, why can't I do that bit on TV? He said, because it makes fun of handicapped people. I said, no, it doesn't. It makes fun of my bad luck. And I've done this routine for people in wheelchairs, and they've fallen out of their motherfucking wheelchairs. I've done it for blind people. They couldn't see it, so what the fuck do they know? Like a blind guy's going to write in, I saw something on TV the other day. Well, then it's a miracle. Then I'm a miracle worker. Either way you look at it, what's wrong with the fucking routine? I'm talking about growing up in school, being a kid, having such bad luck that these events occur. Do you understand the routine? Does it make fun of handicapped people to you? Well, it did to them. So I went on, and I couldn't do anything else, folks, but do the routine, because I had no ending to my fucking act. They put me in a very unfair position, if you understand. You know, I'm not trying to sound bitter grapes. I don't have bitter grapes. I feel great. But they edited the routine from that moment, the start of that bit, and that was the ending bit. So here's what you saw. I came out and I did about 3 jokes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boom! I'm sitting down with Dave. And they did not have me back on the show for 2 years. Saying, oh, you're a wild card. We can't count on you. You're a loose cannon. Just to give you an idea of the mentality of the people who pump their fucking trash into your home 24 hours a day while hawking beer with women with butt thongs on, with their ass cheeks spread. Fucking, they're opening beers on their pussies going, stay drunk, America. They have the gall to then have war against drugs specials and beer commercials during the fucking war against drugs specials. When I guarantee you the reason kids take drugs is because they see the effects of alcohol as they've grown up in broken fucking families their whole lives. They've seen their mothers beaten by their fucking drunk dads. Okay? And kids take drugs, another reason they take, because they're fucking fun. And another reason is because some of them are real good, and they're real good for you, and we'll get to that later. Anyway, I just had to get all that off my chest, and I apologize, and I appreciate you hopefully liking the routine that you will never see on TV. At the Ed Sullivan Theater, not since Elvis was censored from the waist down for wiggling his pelvis, has, I believe, a performer been completely edited off a TV show for the material you saw. Completely harmless comedy material from my particular point of view. They were afraid it would offend you. They were afraid that it would cause some stir in America. It's fucking great, man. So I quit. This is my final show. I'm going to join the papacy and be a priest. Found a quarter. Thinking about moving overseas, man. You know, in England they play my specials that was on HBO, which does have a lot of cursing and a lot of sexual graphicness. The reason I do talk like that is that's the way I talk generally. And the reason I talk about sexually graphic things, and I'll tell you exactly why I do it. So I'm not going to do it tonight, but I'll tell you exactly why I do it. And the Greeks, this is the only thing I learned in college. I took theater for about, I believe the class was an hour long. But I learned something in that hour. The Greeks used to put in their plays lots of bodily functions. You know what I'm saying? Bodily functions and graphic sexual material, because they believed that in performing that way, it released the demons of shame from the audience, which is the same way I believe. Because I think we're all pretty much the same, and we all have grown up with that shame-based fucking thing that America deals with, right? And to sit there and hear someone talk about their love of having sex, love of sex, or love, blah, 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 whatever, makes you feel like you're not fucking alone with your own, what you think maybe are dark, twisted thoughts, because they're not. We all share these fucking thoughts. So that's why I talk like I do, or did, before I retired tonight.